It's Jeff the Maintenance Man again with a new video. What happens when somebody snaps off a sprinkler head? Now, like, what do you mean by sprinkler head, Jeff? You know, like, we have a couple different types here, but let's say somebody hits this, sets it off, a fire sets it off, and it's not really supposed to be set off. What happens when these sprinkler heads go off? We got some new ones here, and we got the wrench to change them if that ever does happen. So, and we have 13 of these riser rooms. These are called riser rooms. They're basically main city water, what do you call it? The water from the main city is coming into here. And you see they're approaching just about 95 psi. So there's a bunch of pressure behind those things. And these are those little sprinkler heads in your room that look like this. There's one right there. You know, okay, somebody pulls the fire alarm, all the sprinkler heads go off. That's in the movies, guys. You pull the fire alarm and the sprinkler heads go off, you just cause billions of dollars of damage, maybe, you know, millions of dollars, thousands of dollars of damage in that zone that you pulled that alarm. I'm hoping that when our annuals come by, I'll get a video out of me actually pulling the fire alarm and having it go off and having everybody running up and down the halls looking for the strobe lights blinking and the horns sounding and stuff like that. But this video is about, okay, somebody has just snapped off a sprinkler head. So let's say we're going to take the most delicate sprinkler head here. And this sprinkler head, I'm going to put it on this white background, has a tube of what I believe to be alcohol in it. And alcohol boils at a lower temperature than water. And when this boils, it has this little air bubble in it, and it pops like a little firecracker almost. Let's see, what is this one rated for? I don't see a rating on this. 212 degrees, maybe? I think, it might be, let's see. Wow, there's a lot of numbers on this thing. Ooh. 68 degrees Celsius. So go to Google and oh, there we go. 155 degrees Fahrenheit. It takes to set this puppy off. And basically there's a glass valve with alcohol in it. And it's holding this down. And this is screwed down on that glass valve. And when this pops, there's nothing there anymore to hold it. And the water pushes out this plunger. This plunger falls out of the unit and the water is free to go at 95 psi. It hits this little diversion system and that just sprays water everywhere to extinguish the fire. So that's what we're talking about when I'm talking about sprinklers. Now, this is what controls all that stuff. So if any time a sprinkler head went off and there was no real thing of fire or whatever, I would come here, and this could be a training video for most of y'all, and most riser rooms are the same, but these are tamper relays. So if I was to actually demonstrate right now and start turning this knob, it would turn this to close, or this is a quick thing and I can click it over to close, whatever. But we don't want to do that because our system is armed right now and I haven't bypassed any of the horns or strobes in the building. So we're not going to be doing that today. But I wish I could show you, like in our past annual, what they do. I've seen it before, I just figured I'd make a video on it. So somebody snaps the head off. Come over here, screw this down as fast as you can, start opening this drain, because you got to drain this whole building. This whole building. This is one of 13 riser rooms that we have on the building. So it's basically close this valve, shut off the water, because draining it's not going to do anything if the water's still going up the pipe. So you're going to shut off this water. It's going to re-trigger the alarm or whatever, but that's fine, because if the alarm's already been triggered, open this drain up, let that water out until you put back on the sprinkler head and repair it. Then there's no sense in turning this back on, because then the water would obviously come out of the sprinkler head where it popped. This one is to shut off 2 riser livings on our assisted living risers. So if I did this, it would shut off the 2 riser rooms, because it's hooked to this main riser. But in the same sense, if I did this one, because the valve's here, then it would shut off the riser to both areas, the assisted living and our common area. But the fire department, if need be, can hook up to our FTC, which is the fire department connection, which comes outside and goes to the other side of the wall, and they can hook up their pump trucks and pump water into this, essentially bypassing this valve. So that's how that works. This is our fresh water main coming in. This is our potable water. Again, you might have seen this in one of my videos. You may have not. This is Aquatherm pipe. It is welded pipe. It is it's a plastic, but it's melted, hermetically sealed plastic pipe. And this goes up and down and all around, and then it goes into our resin tank for our water softener, the salt things outside. And yeah, this is how you bypass it, and you can turn this valve on, this off, and this one on, and it'll bypass it. We do have 3 boilers in here. We really shouldn't have the sheetrock in here leaning up against the boiler, but whatever. This is our kitchen common area, kind of our bathrooms, kitchen, break area, stuff like that, and laundry. Uses these 3 boilers and simultaneously heats the water, shoots it up to different parts of the building. If I'm not mistaken, these 2 here are for the kitchen and laundry, and then this one's for all the little sinks and stuff that go to areas of that nature. But all Aquatherm pipe. We have a CERT pump. I call them a CERT pump because circulatory pump is what it's called, and basically it just circles the hot water through the building to keep it heated. It reinserts it into the hot water line just so everything's nice and hot and everything, and a little bit more energy efficient. And they're gas fired boilers. They got chimneys coming out the roofs, and I mean, that's pretty much it. I really rarely, except for igniter on this puppy over here, I have not had to mess with these in years and years. But solid system right here. I wish we had that all the time. Gotta get these bifold doors out of here too. It's Jeff the Maintenance Man. If y'all have any questions about this video, post them down in the comments below. There are different types of fire systems, I'm going to say, out there. There's some that have a pump and it fires up and it runs, and then it pumps the water through. There's so many out there. This is just our system right now. But if y'all have any questions that I can answer, I'll try to answer those questions for you. But without pertinent information, I don't think it's going to be possible to do stuff like that. But Jeff the Maintenance Guy, hit that like button. Thanks for coming along. Hit the subscribe button. More videos probably right here, maybe, if my timing was right on that. And y'all just have a great day. Be safe at work.